guys, I thought I'd do a video on the Geo Pocket Color. Most of us, when I was younger, had Game Boys, but very few people had the Geo Pocket Color. And this thing is super cute. So let's talk about the console itself. Absolutely adorable. Notice it clicks. It clicks in every direction. So it's a clicky stick. Obviously this thing never caught on because, you know, Nintendo had a stranglehold on the portable game system market. Some people had like the Game Gear, but pretty much everybody, if they had a portable gaming system, had a Game Boy. Clicky stick! The click stick is awesome. Pac-Man for the Neo Geo, and then here is the Pac-Man for the original Game Boy. So they're a little bit smaller. When I was younger, the #1 game that I wanted to play was Sonic. On the Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, I always wanted to play Sonic. Sonic's Pocket Adventure. How cool is this? A big reason why I wanted to get the system is so I could play Sonic's Pocket Adventure. But I would say this is a pretty solid portable Sonic game. One of the best games on this console, in my opinion, Pocket Tennis Color. It is clearly superior to the Game Boy's Tennis. I never felt like this game was all that fun and it was too hard, but this one has a great blend of difficulty, ease of use, pick up and play. Pac-Man is way better on the Neo Geo than it is on the Game Boy. Obviously, #1, there's color. So color is great. Also, I feel like the amount of screen that you get to see on the Neo Geo version is better. Here is a Puzzle Bobble game on the system. Now, I did not like Puzzle Bobble, honestly, all that much for the system, because I felt like the bubbles that you had were too small. There's some colors that are too close, so I actually felt like this was a very weak game on the system. I would not get Puzzle Bobble Mini for the system. I just don't think it was all that great. So both of these games are pretty good. I feel like Metal Slug 1 is, you know, pretty basic, but I really feel like they figured out Metal Slug 2 really well. They figured out what worked for the system, and so as far as spacing, as far as colors, as far as, you know, how much the screen shows, I felt like Second Mission was really good. And this game is expensive, so you might want to watch out for this one. You know, if you see any Neo Geo stuff for a good price, snap it up. This stuff is just getting more and more expensive. It's getting more and more collectible. My friends and I, we really like the Marvel series. We really like Capcom. So when I was younger, we only saw the SNK fighters in the arcade. So I'm not too like attached to them. King of Fighters series is pretty cool on the Dreamcast. And here is the best portable way that I know of, at least, to play the game. So this is King of Fighters R2. As of today, as of right now, it's about 125 bucks. For about that price, because, you know, prices have been fluctuating like crazy, you could probably get an original Game Boy and a couple of games. Now, the original Game Boy can be upgraded, like the screens are easily upgraded. I've only heard about a front light for this. Also, the original Game Boy has Evercarts and stuff like that. Whereas this only has like a flash cart, and you can only flash like one game in, so it's not as good. So this stuff is a bit more collectible, but also it's not as mod friendly as the original Game Boy is. So if I were to just pick out best games on the system, Sonic Pocket Adventure, Pac-Man, the tennis game, and the Metal Slug games. All of this together's got to be, you know, $300–400. If you're getting a system like this and you're spending $30 for a Pac-Man game, what are you doing? But it is a good game. But something to think about. What are you doing? Was the Neo Geo Pocket Color system a success? Not really. The Neo Geo Pocket Color system was not all that revolutionary. Yes, it was 16-bit. Yes, there were more colors. But it wasn't a huge upgrade that we needed. I really think that if the Neo Geo Pocket Color system had a backlight or a front light, it would have sold like hotcakes. It was cool that it connected up to the Dreamcast, and that kind of reminds me of the Game Boy Advance and the GameCube. I would say if you have expendable income and you don't mind blowing it and you kind of like to speculate about video game prices and you hope that maybe prices are going to go up, I would snag this any day. If I were looking to play games and just enjoy them, I hate to say it, This Nintendo Game Boy is way better because it's easy to mod. You can get a backlight, front light, you can get an EverDrive. This is a better buy, absolutely. But this thing, you gotta play it. You gotta play with the clicky stick. If you check out this clicky stick, I mean, there's some temptation right there.